Are you one of those people that want to become an audiobook narrator, but you're still a little lost in the process? Don't worry, I got you. What's up, divas and divos? It's your girl, Nikki, the Deal Finding Diva. Welcome back to my channel. It's been a minute since I last talked about audiobook narration with ACX. So I decided, since I'm still getting a lot of DMs, a lot of comments, a lot of you were interested in this audiobook narration thing, I decided I wanted to help you out because I know a lot of you are still lost in the process. As many of you already know, I did one audiobook narration audition on ACX and I landed 2 audiobooks from that one audition. So a lot of you became interested in my story, and I have talked about it in several previous videos. And if you're interested in my entire journey, feel free to check out my ACX playlist or my audiobook narration playlist, and you can check out the other videos that I have to offer regarding audiobook narration. So I wanted to help you out and just run down some mistakes that I know a lot of people are making when it comes to audiobook narration, and some mistakes that I've made myself. So I want to save you all from making those same mistakes, and I want to just make the process a lot easier for you. And not only that, toward the end of the video, I actually have an announcement about something that is going on that you might want to tune into when it comes to doing this audiobook narration thing, okay? So make sure you watch this video all the way through. Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on those notifications, and let's get into this video. So the first mistake that a lot of people breaking into audiobook narration make is overthinking it. You can overthink it. So let me give you an example. A lot of the messages that I receive about breaking into audiobook narration consist of,
do you think I'll be good at audiobook narration? Do you think that I could be successful at it? Do you think I can make this a full-time thing?
Listen, you're overthinking it. If you're considering it that hard, go for it. I am not the goddess of audiobook narration. I will be the first to tell you. I can't tell you whether or not you'll be successful at it. I base my videos off of my own experience, and I just try to share my experiences with you all so that you can learn from my mistakes, so you can learn what it took for me to get where I am, what it took for me to get my books done, okay? So don't overthink it. If you're looking to get into it, then just do it. And on that note, another mistake that a lot of new audiobook narrators are making is not doing the research. Yeah, like, I'm a resource here, but I am not the only resource. One of the best resources, or probably the best resource to go to if you're looking to do audiobook narration on the ACX website, would be ACX in and of itself, because ACX does have a frequently asked questions page, and they also have tutorials and all kinds of things. So I actually had to learn it. I actually had to research. I actually had to Google certain things. So you have to do some legwork. Like, how is it going to be possible for you to actually get into audiobook narration to make sure you're meeting the criteria that you need to meet if you didn't do any kind of research? So let me tell you, the first thing I did when I got my audiobook contract is I went on that ACX website and I just started looking stuff up. I started looking up things such as the sound requirements. I started looking up how to start and end a chapter, all that stuff. So I'm going to tell you, it will take some research. You're not going to be able to just jump in and think that it's just going to be perfect, okay? I'm telling you, your stuff is going to get kicked right back to you. You're not going to be meeting those thresholds that you need to meet if you didn't do any research. If you just decided, you know what, I'm just going to record this and then I'm just going to send it in. I'm telling you, ACX is going to kick your butt if you try to do that. A lot of us have the tendency to just be lazy and think, okay, I can make some quick money, or I can do this quickly and I'll just get rewarded for it. No, this is actually work, and it's not going to be easy, okay? And let me address this real quick. I've had some people that jumped into my comments and are like,
oh, you're just discouraging people.
I'm not discouraging anybody. I'm going to tell you the truth about what it took, about my process. And if you take that as discouraging, I don't know what to tell you, honey. But for those of you that understand that it will take some work, then this video is for you. And when it comes to research on the ACX website, another thing that you should also look up is the criteria for signing up to be an audiobook narrator. Whether it's what age you have to be. I don't know that offhand. And I know I'm of age, but I don't know the answer to that question because it doesn't pertain to me. But another question a lot of people have is, do I have to submit my tax information, like my social security number? You do, but it's better for you to look on the website and actually see and understand it yourself. Just for that particular thing, how are you going to get paid if you don't put in your tax information? Because this is reportable income. Whether it's a side hustle, passive income, all that stuff, that has to be reported, okay? So don't think that you're going to be able to just go make this money on the side and then you don't have to submit any kind of personal information. No, ACX and Audible, they want to know who they're paying. They have to report to the government as well regarding who they're paying. So yeah, you're going to have to put that information in. But there are other questions like that a lot of people will ask instead of just going on the website and just doing that research themselves. So please, please, please do research so that you can see for yourself. When it comes to that technical stuff, tax guidance and all that stuff, listen, I'm not getting in trouble with Uncle Sam because you're going to say that I told you X, Y, and Z negative. So I'm telling you, do that research, y'all. So we're going to move on and we're going to address the third mistake that I noticed of new audiobook narrators. And that is not listening to audiobooks. How are you going to know what an audiobook sounds like if you've never listened to an audiobook before? Because I get a lot of questions asking,
well, do you just read the book or do you act it out?
I'm telling you, get some audiobooks, and there are even free options for audiobooks out there. And you can also check out my audiobook, Lil Red Ryder and Urban Fairytale Book 3, and you can listen to what it sounds like. So if you're interested in knowing what an audiobook sounds like, if you want to know, okay, should I be doing inflections or should I just read it straight through? You should definitely listen to an audiobook. Go straight to the source. So the fourth mistake that a lot of new audiobook narrators make is they will just go through reading the audiobook and not ask the author any questions. That is where I'm guilty. I did the same thing. So I'm not ragging on anybody. I'm just telling you that was a mistake that I made when I first started because I was mispronouncing a name of a character in the book. And luckily, when I did the first 15-minute submission that you have to do originally, when I submitted that, the author let me know, oh, you mispronounced the name of this, it's pronounced this, okay? So if there are any questions about how to pronounce something, a street name, a car type, anything like that, I suggest you reach out to that author and you ask them directly, how do you pronounce this? It's not going to make you look dumb. It's actually going to save you a lot of time because what I ended up having to do is I ended up having to go back and reread all that stuff that I had did. And granted, luckily, like I said, it was a 15-minute thing, but you never know. That name that may confuse you maybe towards the end of the book. So that's not going to be in the first 15 minutes of the book. So then you may be submitting your final draft and then you have to go back and redo it all over again. Okay, so you don't want to do that. And the last mistake that a lot of new audiobook narrators make is they don't have the right equipment for audiobook narration. I'm going to say this for the 100 million billionth time. Do not try to read an entire audiobook on your cell phone. I understand there are some great apps out there, but if you want quality sound, if you want that author to want to come back to you, get some equipment. That does say how serious you are about it versus how serious you are not. And I'm not saying, again, because people always jump to the conclusion like, oh, you're telling us to get expensive equipment. I'm not. I'm telling you there are options out there better than your cell phone, okay? And that brings me to my equipment. So most of my equipment I bought right on Amazon. All of it is available on Amazon. My microphone is the most expensive piece of equipment that I have. But you don't have to buy this particular microphone. In every ACX video that I make, I link my equipment down below. And I'm sure by now we all know how Amazon works. If you look up this Shure microphone, they're going to suggest other microphones to you as well. From there, that's when you go into, okay, well, these microphones may work instead. Okay, this price is better on that one. Or there are other options as well. And this is where I tell you what's happening. I am going live on Amazon and I am going through all of my equipment and I'm going to run down everything that I suggest, including things that are not here. So don't think that you know everything, okay? I'm going to go on Amazon Live. Yes, Amazon does have live. I'm an Amazon influencer, so I have the ability to go live. So I will be on Amazon Live and I will link my Amazon page down below, okay? So make sure you head on over to my Amazon page. Follow my page. Even if you can't make it to the live, make sure you follow my page, okay? So if you happen to forget about it, or if I do another live that you may be interested in, then you'll be notified that I'm doing that live, as well as the fact that on my Amazon influencer page, I do give suggestions about equipment for audiobook narration, equipment for working from home, YouTube equipment, all that good stuff. So I always try to help you all out on my Amazon influencer page. So go head over. I'm linking it down below. Make sure you follow me there. I will be live on Amazon and I will be going through this equipment and others that have caught my eye when it comes to audiobook narration. So I'm going to have some affordable options. I'm even going to have some free options. Okay. So make sure you head over to my Amazon page. Go head over and follow me there. Okay. So hopefully I will see you at my Amazon Live and we can chat and do all that good stuff, okay? But if you have any questions, feel free, drop your comments down below. So before I peace out on this video, all I ask is that you hit that thumbs up, y'all. And also, please don't forget to subscribe and turn on your notifications so you can be notified when I drop a new video. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.